user, and you become the product of the product. And they said when you become the product, you can convince other people to use the product, right? So this is always the traditional way of thinking. So when you join a company, so you are taught that way, so you become the product and you push the users. The red circles are the users, right? Normally where you start from your family members, your brother and sister and close friends who can say, please support me, I have this product, I'm into this business, a very good product. Please support me, it's a very good product, so you're pushing the product, isn't it? Later on when you go for training, your upline will say, hey, so and so, this business is about duplicating. You must know how to duplicate because you cannot do it yourself alone. You must find people to do it, like the way you did it. So like that. So the duplication. So you will find your friend who wants to be a builder, but you train him with the same approach, become the product of the product, and find users to use the product. And it go this way. You find new builders to push the product, right? And all they find more, it go on like this. This is very good. You see? You find more people to repeat, to duplicate yourself and doing the business. If you can do this, you are very good. But Muraki said this is what most people do. And this is what most people fail. Most people fail. How many people can be successful in network marketing? And this is the way that everybody does. Because the weakness of this is you're racing against time. Remember this. That is a time dimension. You know what happened? When time goes on, user will leave you because there are too many products in the market. Today you talk about this product, next week there's a new product for America, a new product from this country and that country, and they all claim to be better. You know, and then suddenly your nephew asks, please support me. Of course you have to support your nephew. So users tend to switch quite quickly, quite easily. And if this goes on, if the rate of the users leaving, you can see that even the business builder, the one who come in, the one who make money, will also leave, or they will stop. The reason is very simple. I cannot make money. After a few months, I push and push. I find people to duplicate, but after 8 months, I don't see the money coming. You know, why do we go in? We go because we want to make money, and this is almost the only motive that this builder has. And if they do not achieve this objective, this motive, what do the people do? They stop, they quit, isn't it? So in fact, this approach, so-called become the product of the product and push product, is questionable, according to Muraki. So Muraki studied. Now, if you know that in the organization there are two types of people, and you know that the builders are the important people, what if, when you start, you don't push the product? You find your important partners, this builder first, like you, because they want to make money. Now you find enough of them, not necessarily all by you, you find some, you find 2 of them, and then 2 of them find 4, or find 3, you will have a group of business partners to start together, who think the same way, who talk the same way, right? Who probably behave the same way. And then you say, okay, up to a certain time, let us put all the users that we find underneath all of us. Everybody put the users underneath everybody. What will happen? Right? In fact, here, each one find 3, you'll find this number of people. Each one 5. Huh? When you see this picture and the picture previously, that is a distinct difference. Because the position of the users and the position of the builders, they are different now. You can see that. The builders go on top first. What is the result? The result is these people will be able to enjoy a bigger result. Right? They will be able to see the income coming faster, more. And human beings like this, once they achieve their objective, their motive, because the income is the biggest objective. Once they see income, they will be motivated. They want to have more, isn't it? Well, it doesn't mean that people will leave. Of course, people will still leave. But because of this, you will see that the motivation, people will try not to give up, will find more users and find more builders. So the rate of people leaving and the rate of people coming in, you find that they are able to compensate the rate of people going out. They will find more people. And when they duplicate the business, they will duplicate in such a way. They will duplicate layer by layer, concept by concept. Now this is a simple background first, and you can see the compare these two. You can see distinctly the builders which are in black, small square, they are scattered here. And here they are systematically, purposefully, deliberately arranged in such a way. Start with the builders. Then everybody uses down here and duplicate according to this approach. There is another approach, and I call this investment approach. You probably will come across that. Is that people ask you to open many accounts, right? Probably open 7 left, 7 right, plus 15 account. Wow, you open 15 account, you take out a chunk of money, then you invest. And then if you are able to, everybody is able to find people who will invest like you will become successful very fast. Is it true? I'm going to go very fast here. The answer that it probably is true. But this kind of investment scheme would not last. This is something like the Madoff effect. It's a Ponzi scheme, you know, because you expand not based on real consumption, not based on the people really everybody buying the product. It's money buying position, right? If you keep rolling, everybody is buying, people up there surely will make money. But once the rolling stop, it will be a domino effect. You know, it will backfire. So I don't want to talk about this, but beware of this kind of scheme. It is highly not recommended. Now I'm going to show you how Muraki, after getting this kind of simple idea concept, how he put his concept into reality. So I'm going to reproduce what he has taught me and over a whiteboard here. So again, we start with his concept. The red one is the business builder. I'm going to put BB, right? And the red one with the red dots, these are the users, which I have already explained that. And these two people have different ideas and different concepts. Well, we know users, why they're in there. Simply put, right? They are there, they are looking for residual income. So when Muraki started, this is Mr. Muraki. So he studied the company system and operation and compensation thoroughly. He said this company is operating on a binary system, two sides, which I will explain later, the difference between binary and other systems. So Muraki started again, not by knowing the product, not by pushing the product, not by becoming the product. He looked among his friends. He tried his best to look for his business partner first. So he got 10 people. He got 10 friends, which he considered as possible business partner. These 10 friends may not be very successful businessmen, because Muraki said successful businessmen, they already have their business model. Or if you talk to a movie star, they already have their career, their model set up already. But the 10 friends is like those who are at that time having a small restaurant, but the business is not doing well. Some of them are who are on commission income because economy going down, cannot make money, life is tough. He find the 10 friends among this category, and he knew if given a chance, these 10 friends will probably join him to do this business. So just over a dinner